So there were very interesting energies in the air, and I felt an inclination to make this reading, okay? Like a strong surge of energy to make this reading. So this will be hopefully a short one, just in general, very concisely. How does Lilith see you? And yeah. So these are the pals we got today. Pal 1, Cloud. Pal 2, Butterfly. Pal 3, the books. And Pal 4, the cards with Ace. Hello Pal 1, if you chose this cloud, let's check in. How does Lilith see you? That you don't work with her, you work with something completely else. Also that you need to stay in your lane. Someone here could be Dark Magician male. She says stick to the males. Yeah, stick to the male card, okay? Yes. Interestingly, we got a Lilith here, the Lilith card, and we got the Black Madonna. But the thing here is, why is she here in this reading? Because you must go. You must go, pile 1. And with the other cards, you have Bridget, card of the Eternal Flame. You also have Khadija, the Believer, Mother of all Believers, Mai Vago, the Warrior Saint, in Ariadne. Someone here could have connection to Greek mythology. Someone here could work either Norse, pagan, or Celtic, Irish gods of fire. I'm getting someone here could actually work with some form of light, like something primordial, something very long veiled, brightness that seizes the darkness. Interesting. With a Walker and Ariadne card, you truly are a traveler on this plane. In the Sentinel, you are a fighter. You truly could have bravery. You could be very brave. You're a fighter. And someone here could work with Apollo, sun gods. Someone here works with the angels, light beings. Someone has protection, something mercurial, Mercury. And someone could be a Jesus follower here. Yeah, I heard like Jesus of Nazareth. So yeah, but you truly are, you're brave. And you are a walker of like all paths. You could be a traveler, renowned traveler. But you have determination and certainty about your path, what you need to do, what you must do, what you seek. For someone here, it is time you leave a karmic soulmate. You need to leave. Brego. What does brego mean? What is brego? I just heard brego. Pawan, don't... For somebody here, don't sell yourself short for a soulmate. Because you might have sold yourself short for a soulmate. Don't exchange your life's mission, your life path. Seeing like golden keys, something important that you have to do with the vision. Don't exchange that for a soulmate. It's not good. It's like stuckness. Being stuck in your vision. For someone here, you may consider quitting the twin flame cult or something like that, because someone here legit has some weird ass obsession with. What? Someone here has weird ass obsession with twins. Take it how it resonates. Pile 1, you can only learn if you leave something behind. And you can only earn if you leave something behind. Something you are selling yourself for short. Someone here could be lying to their own self, trying to fill your mind with lies just to remain in some consensus. For someone here, the message clearly is you're on two different planets with you and your person that you're with. You're on two different planets, two different coins, and you literally need to flip that narrative that you believed, the paradigm that you believed before. You need to flip it, quit it, leave, and embrace a new change into your life confirmation. Because you have some sort of learning to do on your soul path here, to embark into your soul path and your true meaning and your true mission. And you cannot do this without leaving something behind. It's like that soft cloud. You can't do it while you're in that soft cloud. You need to ascend. That should be your cloud. The ascension part. Elevating on your soul path. You have a purpose. You literally have like a mission, and you're refusing to see something. And not all that shines is gold, and you need to learn that discernment. These two planets I mentioned before also. Like I said, 2 coins, 2 planets. You and the partner you're with. Someone here literally, okay, not just someone, but most who chose this in general, you could literally be with a karmic soulmate that was there for a lesson. Lesson learned, you need to flip the coin, you need to understand there are new narratives for you to learn. Self-development, you're on the edge. Okay, so that's that for you, Paula. This is how and what Lilith had to tell you. You need to speak your truth also with the orator card, communication, confidence. You need to learn to speak your truth, okay? That's that. Then you'll see how your conscious will rise and how you will flow with that truth. It's a different type of vibration and different type of existence. Okay? So that's that for you, Paul. Thank you for being here. Hope this resonated with you. Blessings. Bye. Hello, pal 2. How does Lilith see you? Pal 2, let's look into this. Group 2, we got a really weird situation here because Lilith sees you as someone, as a bamboozly fighter. What I see here, I also had magician type of energy, like the magician card. So bamboozly type of fighter who knows how to mask themselves well. And create something like without really the responsibility for the expectations or something that how it's done. Someone here got a cup of light or cup of something. Someone here got something that they haven't earned, that they haven't learned, or something that isn't even theirs. Because I'm seeing this card, the goddess of never not broken, and she looks like she's gone through so much stuff, but it doesn't feel genuine. What I feel with this pile is that someone took the masking opportunity for ability to do vengeance, like almost like putting on a mask and throwing someone off the edge with a key, knowing well they can't get up again. In this pile, someone is well aware of what the other is going through, but they are still stealing their limelight. It's almost like they are pedestalizing themselves as the victim card, putting on a mask, living a double-edged life, like double-faced life. They actually are not suffering, and at the same time, they pretend like they are fighting. Lilith sees you as a bamboozly, masked risk taker. It's like there's something fiery or fierce about you, but you lie all the time in completely different circumstances to gain your pot. It's like to gain your cup, golden cup, and to fill it thoroughly and thoroughly, full with honey and the goods, and to get away with it with the self-expression dancer card. Careful manipulation, I just heard. Yeah. So Lilith sees you as someone who knows how to carefully manipulate. At the same time, you're bamboozly because you are a risk taker, but you paint different narratives, and then you throw people off the edge with their key when they got a key, knowing well that if you throw them on this card, the vengeance overcoming slides a choice. It's like you choose deliberately to cut people off at the right moment. And to shoot them in the neck almost, like with this arch. I'm sensing because you gotta win at all times. Someone who chose a spell is literally narcissistic or egotistical. They're like, I am that light, but they're not. They're masking themselves successfully as someone they're not. And they go great wavelengths to bamboozle. because that's how they gain opportunities. So Lilith sees you as a great golden taker and opportunist who has bamboozled many lives or bamboozled many people, and you're continuing to lie and hiding that narrative. Someone here could have dropped a very good person. Year of the Horse. I'm also seeing Phoenix. And I'm drawn to Hokin Phoenix. Hope I'm saying his name right. And like he suffered in the situation. And I'm seeing like someone taking his mask of suffering or something like that and being like, oh, you don't need it, let me take it, and putting it on. And he just continues to sit there and cry while that person walks off with the mask of sufferer. Someone here is a great pretender. Someone here is playing with hearts of people. Playing the victim and the good guy. And the great shield. Something about shielding opportunities. Yeah, someone's like, I am the light. I'm bright. Like, someone here stealing other people's opportunities. Stealing their limelight, I'm telling, by masking themselves. Someone here has been a copycat in this pile. With both your not alone cards and losing your grip, they both have two similar looking people, like same looking, like twins basically. Someone here was like the copycat and sucked dry the energy of the other, depleted, and they could have been drowning. I'm sensing they aimed for destruction. What does Lilith... How does Lilith see Pile 2? Lilith sees Pile 2, I'll be honest, as a traitor. Betrayer for something good, for the goods of life to offer. Betrayer of someone... No, I'm sensing betrayal of several people to gain the goods for themselves. Someone could have been in close proximity to the other person, almost like in same bubble. And it's like two twins, like the other sucked the other one dry. Knowing well what they're doing, like they were aware what they're doing. So, how does Lilith see Pale 2? I'll be real with you. As a bamboozler magician, that twists narratives for some here, plays with coins, toys around, plays with people, sucks people dry, depletes them, is narcissistic, gains their abilities, and leaves. Someone could have even been sucking the other dry for abilities, and leaves, and who thinks that they can gain all that good for them, all the castle for them, that the diamond castle. Yeah, that's how Lilith sees Pile 2. Someone who gains like all the olives for themselves and shoots the other one in the leg. But shoots so there would be necrosis and so the person would be left for dead. Could resonate with somebody. That's how Lilith sees Paul too. Yeah. If this was about someone else that you know, maybe that's a reading about them. I mean, in close proximity. Maybe this is reversed and maybe this happened to you, right? For someone, there's a message. Playfulness is a spiritual power that sends you back to light. Sappho. Someone lies that they love women. What does Lilith have to say about this? Yeah, they're lying, they're pretending. They're playing the paradigm, some type of agenda, just to fit in. Just to fit the puzzle. So this person is strategic. They just want those floral petals, that beauty for themselves. To be surrounded by it. What else does Lilith have to say about this? That this person fakes promises. Did they say something? But I don't hear no music. It's like they don't continue the cause. It's like they say and leave. Really weird. Also, for someone here who chose this spile, someone is going to break up with somebody and it's going to be a heavy ass narrative. It's going to go hard and heavy. Someone is narcissistic survivor. Oh my gosh, anyways, what else? How does Lilith see Paul 2, or what else does she have to say for Paul 2? That Paul 2 could have chosen so much better. They could have lived so much better, but they chose to pollute themselves. To diminish other people. And to diminish those they love. Everything is diminutive for Paul 2 towards other people, close ones. It's them who has to be the coin master. Yeah. Anyways, that was for Paul 2. Take it if it resonates with you. Maybe the roles are reversed and this is about somebody that inflicted some damage onto you. Yeah, this card Lolita comes through second time. Lalita the Red Goddess. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. All those butterflies around her. So someone here is gonna shoot for the light. Gives me Diana energy. The Roman goddess. Anyways, thank you for being here and blessings. I almost said love and light, so maybe that's the case here. For somebody, not for this energy I was reading, you know, about someone who did something very interesting in Bamboozley and just lives life very inappropriately, if I may say so. So yeah, that's for Pal 2. That's how Lilith sees Pal 2, okay. Or Pal 2's person, really. Take it how it resonates. Damn. But someone here is brave and speaks up, and I'm sensing light energy here, so maybe the roles are reversed here. Just very intertwined, could have been close proximity for a long time for somebody. Indeed. Community, friendship, relationship, marriage. Okay, take it how it resonates. Anyways, blessings and bye. Greetings, hello, pal 3. So let's see, how does Lilith see you, pal 3, if you chose these books. I just heard and saw Suomen is someone from Finland here. Greetings. Yeah. Wow, okay, listen, someone came in here with angry ass energy. Like, yeah, I saw this Lady of Guadalupe card, Empress of Protection, blah blah, Dakini card, but this Guadalupe, I heard, whoa, Guadalupe. Like, someone wants to throw with a freaking, like, not croc shoe, but like, you know, the gummy shoe. You know, the soft shoes. Someone wants to throw the soft shoe. And I'm like, yo, don't come in here with the angry ass energy. If you're so angry, go chill out, peace out somewhere, and come back, because seriously, I'm just gonna read your angry ass energy. Do you want that to be filled in the reading? I don't think so, honestly, just so counterproductive. I don't wanna like clock people here about their anger or some episodes. Please chill out. Somebody here needs to chill out, please. Listen here, pal 3. First of all, the good thing I wanted to share here is this. That you have some unresolved potential. You really do have some unresolved potential. With the activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led, and the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. You do have some heart chakra activations that are going on, and that could be going on further on than, you know. But someone here could be angry that I'm clocking them. I clocked something about somebody and they're angry. They're mad. Bruh, I'm like, if I'm mad at somebody, just personally, okay? If I'm mad at somebody, I'm not gonna go and stalk their profile, right? Um, I'm not going to purposefully seek out the stuff that they create to see their face, right? Or to hear their voice. Maybe someone finds something useful here. Again, Tatsla card comes through. The prophetess of true power. I call my power back, gosh, from all times and all places. I am my own. And Ro Tuan Jin, the mystic of peace. I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. See? When your mind is clear, you're clear. Someone here needs to have alone time in peace and solitude and reevaluate their problems, because I do sense it's a little bit like existential crisis they're having. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there is absolutely no use to be mad at me for clocking something that is actually productive for you. Sure, you can be mad at the messenger, but at the end of the day, there is definitely something that you can gain. Anyways, let's see further on. What does Lilith? How does Lilith see you? I'm sensing someone's very emotional. They can't fight their inner emotionality, their inner turmoil, something happening within them. Okay, I didn't mention clocking before. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I clocked someone's energy in previous readings, but someone here came in here. Not here, but maybe they literally have this feeling right now that everything you said aligned for me, and that's why I'm angry, or that's why I'm so sad, and that's why I'm in whirlpool of these feelings. So maybe I said something that really aligned, like something that really happened, predicted something, or threw in some evidence for somebody to see about something significant to their heart, right? To their emotions, feelings, something visceral. Yeah, I'm kind of hearing something like, I never knew life could be so cruel, and honestly, with the musician card popping 3 times already, there's like inspiration, gratitude, something about the muse, maybe? The muse videos that I made. Some music or song I mentioned in the read, maybe? But more so something maybe about Empress Muse? The energy gathering, the users, something about loss and risks. Maybe someone lost something, seriously, I'm telling. And maybe everything aligned, as I said. Yeah, listen, I just saw like conceit, selfishness. Someone could have been trying to prosper out of some thieving, or maybe... yeah. Selfish gain, gaining something for themselves, right? But the thing here is, though, even if you've been doing this, you still have... you have good fortune, pile 3, and you have good energy. You can outlearn these things. I just heard that easily, so easily. How was that song? I don't know the name. My lover is gone. My lover is gone. My lover is gone. So maybe someone's lover is gone. Cut the cords. Cut the cords, I'm hearing. You need to cut the cords. There was something prideful here, about pride, some type of event. I'm hearing. Something wasn't prospering and something was throwing in the wounds. And you could have become aware after listening to me, seriously. For someone here specific who came angry to this. Okay, big mad. Maybe not came big mad, but maybe I said something and they became big mad here. Like, in the beginning. Something about prosperity, yeah, something about finances aligning, finally. Maybe someone finally became aware of something. Oh my god, I'm hearing murderous crime, yeah. Deception, trickery, the enchanter. Someone could have led you on or deceived you. Or you deceived somebody. No, I'm sensing that somebody led on and deceived someone, and you could have stolen some moments, like captured some sunlight in the moments, captured some, what's it called? Spotlight. Stole some spotlight in the moments. Does it really count as stealing though? I don't know, that's not as much really. Something weird going on here. But yeah, anyways, let's see. But yeah, you can out learn it. And out and come out of this situation. Literally, I'm saying you can grow out of this situation easily. Yeah. Paul 3, I'm not gonna lie, you could be very. It's something about pride here. Like, there's a big emphasis on pride here. You could be very prideful. It gives me like, I got all the books here, I got all the knowledge. I'm like, gives me big time like a rooster energy, like a big rooster, like chunky and nice and like, yes. It's kind of funky, kind of cute, not gonna lie, but like, it's not in like bad sense. I mean, it's bad that a person is very prideful, like excessively. Someone needs to stop boasting for real. Like, I'm seeing someone like walking in the room, and they're like so very full of themselves. Like, they're very prideful, boasting. Yeah. Damn. You could be able to stand up for yourself, but yeah, there's this emphasis on pride here. You could be very boastful. Like, prideful. Bruh. Yeah. It's like everything for you is gold. It's in the diamonds, in the gold, in the like miraculous jewelry, like just getting those golden threads together. For someone here, someone could be doing something for you, like maybe suing for you. But yeah, someone here is very prideful. And for someone here, the message is that the axe swings both ways. Right. If you're one way towards the other, then it's gonna swing right back at you. Someone's gonna swing that back at you. And you ain't gonna like get away from it because that's just how it is. That's the order. Wait, don't click off yet. Don't. Wait. I'll gain a good emphasis here, good consent. Like I said, you have good energy and you have good fortune, okay? Don't let this prideful stuff or like I got this message a little bit for someone here like mad and even madder. Like if someone came in here mad and they became even madder, you know. Wait, okay. Both three, this is interesting. Again, musician card. Inspiration, gratitude. But I'm getting something about boundaries and lack of them. Someone here could have lack of boundaries. You could be way too giving. Maybe in the asexual sphere, and you don't notice that. Oh my god, it's gonna be hardcore for somebody to hear that your partner doesn't even like love you. But I did share that message in the beginning that. Oh, it was for another group. Interesting. But yeah, you need to figure out with the green energies like healthy boundaries. Learn to give space to your thoughts and to yourself. Someone here could be clingy, not gonna lie, especially with that card in the beginning, that one with the cosmic heart. And this madness actually comes through from lack of boundaries and lack of self-assertion also. That difficulty becomes this anger. When you don't give yourself space to talk about this, then you get the ringer. Then you wanna get through the ringer. And this could be about cutting cords also. With some of those that you don't love or someone that really doesn't appreciate you. Because in order to be grateful and to gain respect and admiration, you can't just have the pride for yourself. You actually have to have that respect and inner admiration for yourself. A real one, not something faked on top, but like something real that, you know, when it plays, you can hear that music actually ringing to your soul. Not just, oh, I heard it on the radio. Right? Part 3, you really, Lilith, what Lilith wants, it wants to speak to you, it wants to tell you. You need to learn, first of all, you need to learn your sexual boundaries. That sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. That it's in your inner core, in your solar plexus. There's this energy, right? You need to learn that it is sacred. You need to learn that you can't just. There's something a little bit boundaryless about this pile, and you could give it too much of yourself to somebody who doesn't recognize you anymore, or somebody who doesn't recognize you, okay? And you don't need to stick up for yourself there. Just learn to embrace yourself, appreciate that you are a special soul within you, and you need to learn those boundaries. Like, all those apples are not good. There are apples that are faulty, and there are apples that can break you and poison you. While 3, you need to learn that. Goddess of soul knowledge, Saraswati. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. It really gives me know thyself in your sexual acceptance, sexual boundaries, your truth, not just surface level, like I said, when like something you hear on the radio. Oh, I heard it on the radio. No, actually, inner, truthful, in-depth perception of self, your boundaries, your body, physical, mental, soulful space, your energy. Be wise about it, Paul 3. Yeah, be wise about it. You deserve to love and to be loved, not just stick to something mediocre. Especially if you are a giver. You need to be a receiver as well, but you need those boundaries to understand which apple is a good apple for you. Because you could keep on poisoning yourself slowly. Literally. Yeah, pile 3. So this is that last message that was the most important here, like the emphasis on boundaries, on sexual boundaries. The Isis, the goddess of magic, that was a card. And we have the Lilith card in the back of the deck. That's why I said it's the most important message. This is literally the emphasis, sexual boundaries, sexual healing. Understanding thyself. Pile 3. And how Lilith sees you is that you have potential. You have sacred potential in self-growth. Pile 3. You truly do. And there's something exceptional about you. Yeah, you indeed are the author of your own story, and learn to love thyself and actually be wise about your decisions and your further visions in life. Pile 3. That's for you. Hope you resonated with this message. Hope it helped you. Yeah, something about this card too. You learn your true power of to call power back to yourself and to be your own, right? And move the way love asks you to move. But love, not lack of boundaries. Not some weird ass mojo, but love and knowing thyself truly. No matter how difficult the decision is, knowing yourself truly is the most important thing, okay? Self-love, acceptance, and boundaries. Thank you for being here, Pal 3. Hope this helped you, and blessings, and bye. Hello, greetings, Pal 4. If you chose these beautiful cards with the Ace of Spades on top, then this is going to be your reading. Let's see. How does Lilith see you? Pal 4 literally had intuitive readers. She could see you as an intuitive reader. Intuitive. Really emphasis here. And I'm seeing the sign of moon reversed. This gives me Hecate actually. But this is like a sign of, anyways, it's like the eclipse. It's giving me goblet of knowledge and intuition. Mysticism. That you have a great inner calling and you are a vessel of light, vessel of power, and the shadows, powerful, and you have connection with something deep like the elders. You have connection with the depth of soul. You could really be aware of your own being and also other beings around you or connected to you. Maybe some entities. You could be a medium. You could be a medium. I'm seeing someone like meditating and getting signs and signals. You could be a medium. You could even hear the earth or some earthling things. Someone here, I'm feeling like you're not of this earth. I also saw the card that indicates like not being of Earth, learning to be human, like but being on Earth but not of it, right? How Lilith sees you, that you're a colorful paradigm of this reality. You bring some colors into this reality. Something unusual about you. Something about seals or dolphins could resonate for somebody in this pile. Also about mushrooms, something about colorful mushrooms. I just heard don't partake in activity. Interesting. So how Lilith sees you, Balfour. Almost like a birth in a new portal. Birth to a new portal. It's like for someone here, your light exceeds into the energy of the earth, that it creates like a new portal. I just heard heaven on earth. You could be on a very special or powerful mission here. You could be one of the light bringers here. Crack an egg open. So you could be meant to crack people open, like to the healing light. Learn them, understand the depths of life and being, alchemizing their new reality, and alchemizing their heart principles. And learning to distance themselves and see the big picture. And the truth points there, the truth points. Like, this is how they are. Yeah, you truly show it. Pelfo, we have the card Ended One, High Priestess. You have very powerful energy here, Pelfo. Very powerful. Strong cosmic vibration. The Sia, the light, the power. Like you exude this ethereal energy. The starlight. In the darkness there's a starlight. Yeah. And again, I'm one with my soul, right? The knower of their soul, their being, right? Someone who knows it, has felt the core of it, and understands some divine beings of light and other beings. It's like you see other things, you know what to put where. It's like a practical shelf at the same time. Knowledge. That you show people the light. You're like, see, this is the truth that I bring, this is the light that I bring. It gives me prophet energy, because we have Fatima, the mother of Imams here. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. So it's like you're showing the actual, it gives me really like, some of you could really be having this like almost prophetic ability to show the truth to people, to show the light and to help them understand the core of things. Also the core of all evil, I heard. The core of all evil. So you're playful. Lalita the Red Goddess. Playfulness is a spiritual power. A Lotter leads me. Sorry, back to the light. You're playful, but at the same time you have the ability to have the knowledge, the deep knowledge, deep truths. You could have worked through the bushes, of these thorns, these spiders, having to understand the truths. It really takes some work to do through these things, and you know how to gather them. It's like you have the ability to put the correct emphasis to shape that form of truth and to grasp it and understand it. You have some sort of ability of knowing, seeing, some clarity, luck. I'm also seeing ability for living. It's like you have that fire outside of you that shapes you, shapes your potential, shapes your energy, shapes your aura. Okay? Yes, I'm seeing you truly are the walker of people to save their lives, almost. Like, you really can go great lengths and difficulties to save people's lives. But with the great severing at the same time. Like, yeah, big picture thinking, the card. Pleiades, energy, visionary, inspired ideas. You're trying to show them that big picture thinking and the pinpoints there. What are the truths there? So they could see it vibrationally. But with the great severing, you could also attract a lot of either enemies, conflict, those that want to put a noose on your neck almost, like to make you to stop talking, because they don't want to work with that energy. They don't want to force that agenda. They don't want this to happen. Because they just want to carve their own path with their own way of thinking. Very narrow linked thinking. So yeah. Listen, powerful. Lilith sees you as the wise one. The card, the wise one. You see things, like I just said, it just continues to say the same message. You see things with clarity, with special amount of truth. With some higher type of vibration, you see it. And you try to bring clarity for people not to live in lack and to live in truth, in their truth. In opposition to the lack mindset, for them to live soulfully, truthfully, in their soulful being. But there are some people that want to purposefully sleep on you, pretend to not be there, right? And there are also people who you could have manipulators who are trying to watch you and how you work with people, how you talk with people, what you say to them. They could try to watch you, and with the puppeteer card, they could try to use that for their manipulations, for their manipulation tactics, tailoring their life. The tailor attention to detail pride. Some could try to cut your knowledge or cut your cords in some shape or form. Some could try to cut your knowledge short and say it's not yours. It's not your source. Some could try to cut that knowledge to manipulate people or some could try to cut it and be like, oh, I made it myself. Like, yeah. You could not really see your full potential with this hair card. Unseen potential, hesitation. You could be hesitant to accept the crown, of your deeds and what you've done and how you've been in life. But these manipulators, they greatly try to exceed you, and in a sense, they try to manipulate your power in some type of sense, to use them. Use your abilities, maybe, yeah, or your knowledge, or something that you try to bring into light for their deception. Or they try to purposefully deceive you to be closer to your light, to be closer to you, and to gain your knowledge, to store it, to get it in their storage. For store, I'm getting, so it means for monetization. To gain money. To get money. I heard withholding. Yeah, with the sleeper, some people could be withholding. And with masquerade card, hiding your true self projection, some people could withhold their true selves. They could mask themselves in order to be with you. They could mask themselves and manipulate them with you in order to be with you. Because they might think you have great gains or great potential. And being your enemy, I heard for some, is just uncomfortable. But they'll have, as a result, the people frequently have unpleasant discoveries about themselves, and it really triggers them. When they're like close to you or attempting to get close to you, and that really triggers them. As a result, these deceivers, yes, these deceivers they get tricked themselves basically in the end. This is what I'm getting. So how Lilith sees you as I just heard also as a great potential to severing. So that means like cutting people off, enemies, and doing doing great things for your own potential. How does Lilith see you? Powerful. Oh yeah, we also got caught. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. You could be someone who really doesn't go the usual way people go about in their lives. Yeah. You could be sailing on your own wind, on your own pace, on your own direction. And that really irritates some people. It really irritates their demons. The shadows they haven't faced that they are not facing. They're leaving behind. It's like they think it's gonna somehow solve itself. So how Lilith sees you, she also thinks you have great enemies. Like that tend to your garden. Yeah, like they try to pluck those roses in your garden. But you don't really let them. It's like your energy is very strong and your potential is very strong. Pelfor. Because you connect to the void. It's like you control the void or connect to the void. And I'm seeing like fire burning. So yeah, that's that for you, Pelfor. I hope it resonated with you. I hope it helped you out. If it did, I'm glad. And thank you for being here. Blessings and bye.